Alright, chat. We are live with gameplay for Marvel Rivals. We're not playing for 40k though. This is just gonna be kind of a casual night. Just gonna chill, hang out. If anyone happens to play the game, you are more than welcome to join when you get in here. But yeah. I'm just gonna wait here for a moment before we get started. Alright, we'll go ahead and get started.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Hope everyone's having a good night tonight.
I'm not a hero.
Oh,
I'm
never
the
mind.
Punisher.
Actually, I probably prefer this anyways.
We are cloak and dagger. We are hope and fear.
Especially considering my latency seems to fluctuate rather rapidly, depending on what ends up happening. I prefer playing support over, over DPS.
Light can heal and light can harm. Same with me.
Things tend to stabilize, I notice, more so around when the match actually starts. But we'll see if that holds true, or if things are going to go wacky.
Why, sugar? Afraid I'm gonna absorb that dazzling personality of yours?
If things do not stay stable, or things are just relatively unplayable, we're gonna go over to Warframe. Just putting that out there for everyone. But for now, we're just gonna rock it as it is. we got here?
Trouble has arrived. Tandy needs help.
Yeah, Magneto.
They hitting real hard.
Yeah, oh man, our rogue is really taking the fight. Okay, well, it seems to be working out though. That Magneto is low. Okay, there we go. Uh-oh, Spidey. Alright, there we go. That was a aggressive fight, but it worked out in our favor. Alright, Mr. Fantastic. Getting a little aggressive here. Yes, solo stream today, Tacos. No duo with Knick Knack. And I'll put it out if anyone would like to join. I'll put it out if anyone would like to join. Feel free to. I'm just playing with one of my other friends right now. Me and him are in a duo at the moment. Heard what sounded like Spider-Man. Yeah, I think that is Spidey. I think I saw him over here. I could be wrong though. Yeah, okay, I was right. I wasn't schizo. Alright. Alright, no worry, Tacos. We'll be going for a few hours, so if after you've had dinner, feel free.
With the amazing Spider-Man!
Oh, yep, that's the latency right there.
My time to shine.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Control lost.
Hold still. I'm trying to help.
Leave them to Khonshu! Ready to rule it!
You belong to me.
Us against the world!
Oh, that was the latency right there again, too. Still could be winnable, though.
My time to shine.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Let me help.
Alright, nice. First turn run, we've had some, Ah, I see. No worries then, Tacos. Feel free to enjoy the stream, then.
Before we had powers, we had each other. That bond is unbreakable.
Might end up actually switching over to Warframe, though. This, I'm still noticing the ping issues here. So this might end up just, getting shifted over to Warframe instead, because
Get ready.
latency for a game like this is something to cause me to
How
tilt.
you get that fancy little glowing fist of yours, mon ami? Some sort of ancient artifact?
Actually, I absorbed the chi of an immortal dragon. Why?
Quel dommage. That's a lot harder to steal.
It is. And all those who have tried ended up regretting it.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Stand back and let the White Queen show you how it's done.
Look who just showed up.
That perked me up.
Tandy needs help.
Oh, yeah, that hurt. Just the boost I need.
Lights out.
Suppose that's
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Time to shine. My time to shine.
The wounds are gone.
The mission area is yours.
Okay, I heard Spidey.
Yes! One down! My time to shine!
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Suppose that helped.
Oof.
Much to prove.
Control lost.
Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and wait.
Here they come. Love battlefield medicine.
Enemies out.
My time to shine!
They're sneaking up on us.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. Fancy seeing you here.
Thanks.
Lead them to Khonshu.
Us against the world. Suffering is time.
Damn it, never fall!
You belong to me!
That hit the spot. It's slaughtering time! Armed and sacred!
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's a... Spider-Man has quite the interesting name.
Much to prove.
Lights out.
Let's see.
Again!
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's probably not worth going in.
Again!
It was an unfortunate loss right there.
Hi and I create equilibrium. When it gets disturbed,
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I saw your most recent invoice for
True. They could be. It could end up being one of the other dating apps. Words are complicated. Do not listen to me.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I reckon this battle's gonna be more fun than pig wrestling at the county fair. Well, fancy seeing you here.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Capture the mission area.
just embrace the light. Light and the shine. Just embrace the light.
Needed a little
You owe me one. My time to shine.
I was fine, but thank you.
Leave them to Khonshu!
Just the boost I needed.
Yeah, I'm also noticing how late some of my healing is actually getting to.
Us against the world.
Yeah, I think we're probably just gonna end up changing this over to a Warframe stream after this. Cause this, I'm not liking this latency. Like, our Moon Knight should already be fully healed, but yeah, like, our Moon Knight should have already been way full healed, but wasn't because of all the latency. So yeah, I think this is just gonna go over to a Warframe stream after this round. Good thing we're not in it for 40k.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Bullets are gone. Thanks.
Got me good.
It's clobbering time! Just
Glad to help.
Lights out.
Moon Knight is actually cooking though.
They've almost got it. Control C.
And the other thing is too, is I could have killed this Spidey already several times over had I not been lagging so hard.
Glory's almost yours.
Our team should still have this, but
My time to shine.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Just who Campbell was looking for. Berserker! Oh, win it! Man!
yeah, we got that.
Another epic victory. Big win.
Alright. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and switch up stream, everybody. Yeah, same thing would happen with Warframe Tacos, but the thing is that game is at least a PvE shooter, so there's a lot less stakes to it, as opposed to even in casual match being a competitive shooter. So I think I would prefer the more casual experience of Warframe as opposed to some of the celestial quick play lobbies that you might get playing this game and trying to play it on high ping. So I'm gonna pick my poison in this one and go with the one that's less likely to tilt me, basically. So we'll go ahead and get switched up here. Oh, oops, actually, I was already at the bottom. Ah, cool. Platinum purchase off. Too bad I'm not gonna use it. Alright. Alright. I've got various things that I can do for now. I was trying, from what I remember, I was essentially messing around with the loadout on Revenant here. I'm just probably going to continue working on that. Oh, when did this happen? That was weird. Actually, it was probably this. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna... I'm not gonna think too hard about it. Just go in, get some levels, some level ups for other Warframes and weapons that I've got. Actually, okay, yeah. Sure. I'd recently leveled Noko, but I am a ways off from being able to get Legendary rank 3, so that's fine. I'm not really trying to farm mastery at the moment, mostly just trying to optimize current loadouts as they stand. I have on this one.
Well put together, operator. Now get out
Okay, yeah,
and
contagious.
cut down the... and make the Lotus proud.
Yeah, that seems like it would be good. There was something. I think it was just adaptation, but I need to forma my gyre one more time so that way I can do this, or so that way I can add the other mod that I was trying to. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and gyre leveled. And this, oh, weird. Oh, actually, I think I might have just forgotten to add another mod. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, okay. Actually, wait, do I have anything in here that would really... I guess I could, on the chance that I hit like an electric proc, I could just add this, I suppose. Actually, you know what? Let's do this instead. I think this would be a good option, considering you're just going for a heavy slam build with this one. Oh wait, but heavy attack heals self and allies 15 meters for 5. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that'd basically just be a full heal on every single heavy attack. Range doesn't really matter because this is a heavy slam. I think I'm gonna need to turn Ortis off for this. He's kind of distracting. I'll do that in a minute. What does this do? As status chance and lifted, but I mean, I technically do have a lift with the slam here, but I guess I could also go for Shattering Impact. Yeah, impact damage. Reduce enemy armor. Slowly just weaken them over time. Yeah, do that. It's not really all that important. So I think the only other thing I would really probably add otherwise is just like some more elemental damage to the mix, just for more upfront damage. Let's see how this goes. Let's just go ahead and... Yeah, I'll just hammer out Void Survival. Alright.
And the enemy calls for a song.
Oh, yeah. Wow. I am rather disappointed in that weapon. This used to be my old reliable, but the glory days of this gun's meta are long gone. Let's just go ahead and get some armor strip, I guess, on this. Does. Alright. Just start off with some energy. Alright. See this. Oh yeah. That's more like it. Supposedly, they nerfed this interaction. Doesn't seem particularly nerfed to me.
If you have enough of them, this would be an excellent place to deploy it.
I actually think I'm gonna need oh yeah, because once I get this other arcane I have running stacked up, I'm gonna need to. Let's see. Oh nice, this actually stacks up back to my secondary too. Yeah, this is much more bearable to rivals, whatever was going on there. At the same time, though, I'm literally just nuking entire rooms. Okay. Alright, there we go. Almost fully stacked up on that. Oh, okay, just goes flying up to the ceiling. Oops, not what I meant to do. Okay, I gotta reset my buffs now. Okay, there we go. And boom. I mean, to be honest, if I wanted this to do even more stupid amounts of damage, I would definitely want Roar on this setup. To be honest, though, I think that's kind of unnecessary. Oh my goodness, Nautilus just pulled a bunch of enemies towards me. Big numbers. Oh dear. Frame drops in your guys' end? I'm not sure what I can do about that at this moment. I could maybe try looking. Actually, I probably need to lower the graphical settings if I have to guess. Actually, no, it probably wouldn't be on this end.
Oculists, if they scan you, sentient fighters won't be far behind. The sentry is onto you. Look out for trippers.
Alright, no worries, tacos.
The longer you hold out, the greater I can search. But you need to leave. Extraction is ready.
Oh, well, that's funny. Get the rare item. Okay, I'll just head out. Oh wait, actually, yeah, I'll just head out for now, so that way I can try and figure out what's going on.
Be allowed a foothold on Rua. Life support is at risk. Destroy them.
Let's see. Okay, I'm going to see what's going on here, see if I can figure out why you guys are having frame rate dips on your guys' end, if I can do anything about it. I'll see here. Could be a bitrate issue, but I'm not particularly sure. Let's see what Google has to say. Let's see. Extra. Is your setting. Setting process priority to above no. Okay, so I probably need to do that. Let's see. I need to change the process priority. Where would that be under? Go to settings. Okay, so advanced. Yeah, advanced. Ah, here we go. Let's do this. I don't know if that'll actually actively affect the stream or if I have to restart it for you guys, but I basically just changed the priority of the process, so hopefully it'll improve the actual frame rate on your guys' end. Alternatively, you may also have to tune in and out of the stream in order to see the results. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, this wasn't... Oh, but also I didn't really have any base damage in here either, so... Actually, I might just drop Savvy in favor of this for now. That might be a little bit more... That might be a bit better, at least for the time being. Oh yeah, and actually, let's try that. I do kind of like the idea of roar, but at the same time, there's already a lot of other issues going on here. I do have Summoner's Wrath, but I don't think that's going to be particularly needed here. I think I might just put this in here. Actually, I probably don't even... I might actually just do funny little setup here. Let's do that and this. I don't think it's going to work too well with what I'm planning on leveling, but we'll see what happens. Also, I can set this into solo mode now that I'm thinking about it, just to make these things a little bit easier. Because if I'm not going to get people really joining the game on my end, then not going to be as many reasons to do this. Let's see. Let's go. Actually, no, yeah. Let's do. This is what I'm after at the moment. I just need more form of blueprints in my inventory. Yeah, here we go. This will be good.
Each enemy is more powerful than before. Only with true mastery of the T.H.E arsenal will you succeed.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. The Orican Neural Sentry is attempting to purge you from this place. Stand by for life support. Fissure. Defend yourself and use the active to open relics.
I probably should do this. Yeah, I'm starting energy issues. Alright, there we go. Now we're looking better. Alright. There we go.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and then take a look inside. All manner of Warframe technology may work here due to the Circulus's proximity. If you have a commander, you may use it.
Alternatively, I might also just need to play a Warframe that doesn't just cause bajillions of numbers to appear on screen at once. That might also be helpful. Oh yeah, actually, I'm gonna do something here real quick if I can. I'm not even sure if I can do it right here. Maybe I could do it now. I can't do it there. I may need to find a slightly different room in order to do this. See if I can find a place to reset my buffs. if I'm gonna be able to now. Because it doesn't even look like there's a dead end part over here. Let's see here. Maybe this way would be better. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Now I can reset the buffs. Let's get that transformed again. Now, coming back. Oh yes, that's right. I remember why I reset it in the first place. Oh, he's actually over here now. Alright, there we go. Now we're cooking.
Sentient is on to you. Look out for troopers.
Ah, okay. You're welcome, Mania.
The longer you hold out, the deeper I can search. But if you need to live, extraction is ready.
Okay. Guess I'll just get some extras right here.
These manifestations, they aren't from the neural century. Destroy them. They are drawing from their life support.
I like it. Hold on, let's see. Something tells me probably, yeah, probably not with these. Let's just... There we go. Just hang out in this hallway, it looks like. Ah, good.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Let's do this. Here we go. There's that cheek light. Oh, I've got infinite ammo on my primary. I'm just gonna go ahead and... Let's get some more levels off of it. Let's see. Yeah, we still got a little bit more ways to go with the levels. electricity everywhere. Okay, unfortunately I have to start reloading now. Instantly shattered the Acolyte. I might also need to put a different primer on my pet, because as useful as this is, yeah, I think I'm gonna need a different priming pet. Because the armored units, especially these bigger guys right here, tend to be a little bit more difficult to deal with. They still fall over, but not quite as easily.
They are trespassers here. You are not. They know you're there, prepared for sentient fighters.
Ah, there we go. Perfect. Got some forma. That's what I was looking for. I think I'm going to go ahead and reset because I do need to reform Gyre a little bit.
Stations must not be allowed a foothold on Lua. Life support is at risk. Destroy them.
So we're going to go ahead and head on out of here for the moment. I'm also probably going to look at my companion setup one more time.
As you conquer the foe, so you conquer yourself.
Okay, let's go back here. Because the one thing that I was missing was adaptation, but I'm almost thinking that I might add in something else to the mix. I'm almost thinking I might add in Boreal's Hatred just to help a little bit with the starting energy. Because the problem is that these things are pretty expensive off at the start when I don't have as much energy. Although I think I might just end up solving that by dropping one of these red strength shards, because I don't particularly need all the extra strength.
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
Because I don't think that there's any particular breakpoints that I need to hit here. There might be one that I'm forgetting, though. Because it's reversed. Yeah, because I think this will go all the way up to 75%.
As you will ever be.
Okay, yeah, Ordis, you need to be on mute. Where is he? Where are you at? Ordis off. I still don't have growing power, unfortunately, so... Because that's probably what else I would put in here otherwise. I would say I probably could just drop this, and then... put this in its place. Give me a ton more strength. Is that the maximum? Let me see. Yes, okay, so 75% is the maximum there. So... Ah, yeah, that's right, okay. This gives, okay, yeah, so this gives energy regen at the start. So I won't need this. So my main goal basically is just to get this up first and foremost, so that way I can start generating energy. That's my main goal. How much do I start off with, though? What's that? Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, this is good. That 7 meters around there is good. I'll do that. Let's see. Because I think I'm just going to go back to what I was using before. I do, however, kind of like the idea, instead of just using this, give a bunch of extra shields, and it would help with the starting energy issue. Yeah, I would have exactly enough energy to cast this at the start of the mission. I don't know, I might actually just put off forming her for the moment. There's a lot of other things for me to consider. I think for now, though, actually, the other thing I'm actually going to look at, yeah, because Tazakor right here. Yeah, because as long as armor is stripped, that's the only thing that matters here mostly. I don't remember how this interacts with it. Also, actually, I'm going to go ahead and swap this in. I also actually might try out Melee Kareen. See how this interaction does. Yeah. Upprint damage will be lower, but there's plenty of healing here. Don't think I have... I mean, I could level these a little bit more, but I don't think it really matters particularly. I'll try leveling this a little bit more. Yeah, because I got some viral radiation on here, and this is gas as well. Torrent. The only other main thing I think I want for this one is Pistol Elementalist, but... let me actually make sure that's the case. Yeah, because that brings that reload down to only like half a second almost. Let's try this. Okay. I will still need base damage though. Just punch through locked. Yeah, because honestly, I don't really like having a whole... I don't really like having just instant mag dump fire rate with a weapon like this. Although, I guess it doesn't matter as much. I do have prime slip mag, but I don't know. Let's see. Only brings it up to 12. It's a little disappointing. Let's try. Because the only other thing here would be Tainted Clip. Which I can stack these two, but that's a rather large opportunity cost, all things considered. I'll see how this performs. Let me just make sure I actually have a... do I need anything else? So alternatively, could just give it a ton more base damage. Could try this. I think I might try this out for now. Still no idea, unfortunately, Tacos. You are going to be the experimental thing. I did change the priority on the stream end to prioritize OBS, so hopefully that fixed it. However, if it did not, I will need to change things. I probably will need to restart the stream. But otherwise, I've made all the performance improvements that I can on my end, just based on what Google has told me about Streamlabs. I'll go ahead and run a quick mission here. You let me know if the frame rate issue is still happening. Let's see, do we have... Yeah, I'm gonna run a quick exterminate here. I don't unfortunately have another thumbnail to use for this, Tacos. Seki was kind enough to make one for me, and I don't have one to change it to. I guess if I do end up needing to restart the stream, then I can just find something to change it to as a placeholder.
These are worthy foes. Underestimate them at your peril.
That's quick.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Yeah, that armor strip does make things easier, though.
You found a fissure. Look out for reactants. These enemies are dropping reactants. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yeah, handy. Infinite ammo for this thing. That probably looks like it'll kill the frames. So actually, maybe I won't do that. I see them, but where are they? Oh, there's this guy. Okay, I guess they're all below me then. Yeah, I think I'll just avoid, like, if I get the infinite ammo, I'll just try and avoid using it on an explosive weapon. Or a weapon that's just gonna have, like, a ton of fire rate. Just absolutely blast the screen to smithereens. Oh, whoopsie. Occasionally I do watch HoloLive. I mostly watch clips of HoloLive, though. Usually clips from, like, Cali are what I usually end up seeing. That's my typical dose of HoloLive content if I do end up consuming any. Now I can get out of here. Yippee! Let me see if I can get my Sentinel weapon, though, actually, up high enough.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Lotus Juice is great. I know he does, like, mostly the, like, the soundtrack for Persona and whatnot. So he definitely is a very prominent figure there. Let's see here. Mostly seems to be... Can't tell exactly where they are. Also, wait, I think I just realized why I'm doing so much less damage with this thing. I mean, it's not even all that much less. It's just I swapped out the, I swapped out the mod. Yeah, that's why. Let's see how this does. Okay. I definitely crit harder, that's for sure. Let's see here. Oh, okay. This is where... That's where all those numbers I was seeing were coming from. Oh, interesting. That's good to know. He's also done, like, JoJo and, like, Soul Eater.
Heads up. A Grineer assault team is
His influence runs deeper than I knew. And actually, it probably explains, like, why I like the Persona music so much in comparison. Because I was a fan of Soul Eater before I got into the Persona series. Okay. I'll see if I can change the, since I have a moment here, I guess I'll see if I can change the thumbnail, though it won't be anything spectacular. Something tells me I probably won't be able to... but I can at least try. Let's see. No. Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay. Okay, so I can at least change the title. I can't change the... I can at least change the stream title. But we'll still have the Marvel Rivals screen cap. Okay, so the title for the stream is at least changed, but we are still gonna have that Marvel Rivals thumb tag in there, or thumbnail, I should say. Yep. Well, honestly, I don't know if it's necessarily YouTube or if it's Streamlabs. I mean, either way, I just do what I can. So, change the title is what I can do at the very least. So, let's see here. Okay, so that was with full damage. It was kind of disappointing. So I think I'm probably just going to drop this in favor of, yeah, this. And we are not going to run yeah, Twitch does have like better things in that regard. It's just unfortunately not where I'm streaming right now. Okay, and actually I can do this. So I want this in here instead, because that recoil is kind of out of control. Let's get that viral in there. Back to our good old classic viral heat setup. Do I have the room for... I'm guessing probably not without more forma. Yeah, not without at least one more forma, which is rather unfortunate. So I think I might do this instead. I'm just gonna make heat a higher weighting on the procs. So you still got the gas and everything. Although maybe I could drop Hornet Strike since Cascadia Flare does stack up pretty quickly. I think I'll do that instead. Oh, actually, I mean, it's not super important, but I suppose I could also just put this in to help deal with Overguard. It might be handy. Yeah, it's not super necessary, but actually that's a good weighting for all the statuses. Give that a shot instead. I am actually pretty comfortable with the range setup in this build, so I don't actually feel the need to run overextended anymore, thankfully. And then this also helps, because this gives me exactly the amount of energy I need to cast it at the start of the mission without needing more. Energy, that is. I'm not particularly sure how necessary these are. Could change them around. Just get more strength out of it, I suppose. I do wish that there was an arcane for range, but unfortunately we don't have one yet. This could be an interesting one. I might give it a shot. See how it does. Let's see here, what else? Yeah, I suppose I could just go for this, just more shield regen, in case usually it's best at the start of the mission. Because I don't particularly have energy problems once I get my abilities running. I might still go ahead and just apply the forma anyways. Actually, I will give this one a try. It does drop my... but I will actually still have enough. So that works out. Just change that around again. Actually, no, I prefer the look of that there. Yeah, the only other thing I would really want, I guess, in this setup would be growing power. And then the duration's not even super necessary, it's mostly just nice to have. I guess maybe I could do... Maybe I'll drop one of those strength shards in favor of, when my keyboard glitches out like that. Maybe just do this instead. Yeah. That would be a good bonus. I think, okay. So I am missing a tiny amount of ability strength here, or rather damage redirection off of that. Let's see if there's any change I could make to make that better. Oh, actually I know what I can do instead. I do lose a tiny bit of multiplicative damage, but I hit a breakpoint. So we'll go with that. Actually, also let me go ahead and feed him now that I think about it. Let's do it, okay, yeah. Some of this. Feed him some of this. And yeah, have some of these. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. Just leave that there. Alright. And then I have good starting energy, so then I don't have to actually worry as much. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in this weapon, so I think I'm going to do something different here. I'm going to try this one out, because I'd recently changed the build on it, so I want to see how it performs. We'll see how this does. Alright. Let's give it a shot.
Is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them all warriors down.
Void fishers. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
Okay.
You found a fissure. Look out for reactants. The corrupted enemies are dropping reactant. Collect it to open these void relics. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. The Orakin Neural Sentry is attempting
I wonder if it does have a specific cap. I guess I'll see. So if it has a specific cap, then I'll drop it. Oh, alright. I need to go find a place to, throw myself into the void so I can rebuff myself. Where... Okay, maybe somewhere in here? I know there's a spot somewhere around here. Okay, yeah, here we go. Okay. Oh yeah. That's the good stuff. Everything just fucking evaporates now. Lovely. You love to see it. Okay, yeah, so that one has a cap of around... Yeah, so this one just has a cap of a minute on the duration. Can't really get it any higher. So yeah, I think I might just end up replacing that for Yeah, for some strength, probably. I think that'll be preferred. This room's not as good as the other one. There we go.
If they stay, send gate fighters won't be far behind. Is on to you. Look out for troopers.
Cool.
Void signatures, but outside the collective. They are draining their life support, and fast. Eliminate them completely.
Oh, man.
Your relic is open.
I think I'm considering him using melee Kareen on this, though. I might actually end up swapping on over the other Sentinel setup. It primes Viral instead. I think that'll provide a better damage boost, personally. Especially considering that it'll help shred these guys with all these electric procs. Let me test this gun out now. I think this one ends up being fine. Yeah, even with all the... Actually, this one I think ends up being a little bit better, because not only does it armor strip, it's also priming and multi-viral, so I think this just ends up working out well anyways. Also, this thing kind of just gets multiplicative damage regardless. Okay, where are we at? Where's this acolyte? There. Fully armor stripped. And gone. Yeah, I don't even know if the fire rate that I added in this is all that necessary. Like, it's funny. But considering that these things already have an innate body punch throw, I don't think I need it. Oh yeah, the Suicide... It reminds you of the Suicide Squad game. I never saw much of that game, to be honest. But this game is... Whatever this game is much more enjoyable. I mean, if anything, me going back to playing this game since like 2015, 2016 days, if there's anything to go by, and I'm still playing it today, isn't a testament to its quality, then I don't know what is. But to kind of give you some context to like the different like codes or the coloring to the numbers, so like all this red that you see, it's basically a sign that I'm hitting above a certain how do I call it, critical hit threshold. So I'm hitting above 200% critical chance with all these electric procs that are currently on my Warframe. Ah, perfect. There we go. Yeah, honestly, this game just has a lot of, like... Actually, wait, no, I can head out now, because I need to change up a few things. But yeah, no, there's a lot of visual vomit to this game. At least, like... It's not this intense when you start out, which is a good thing, to be honest. But it very quickly does get this it can pretty quickly get this intense. I'm just in the end game, so to speak. So like there's like colors going. Yeah, it's... You can turn it down. Like, I just like to look at all the numbers because I know what they mean, and also they scratch that part of my monkey brain that likes to see big numbers go burr. Like, visually, yes, if you don't know what you're looking at, it just looks like visual vomit. But because I know what I'm looking at, it scratches a certain primal part of my brain. Oh, with Suicide Squad? Oh, okay, fair enough. I misunderstood what you were talking about, Tacos. My bad. Okay, so this actually, with the setup I had going for it, actually performed well above what I was expecting it to, which is nice. I'm just kind of... Oh, right. Oh, no, that's right. Okay, so yeah, the fire rate is actually coming from my sentinel. That's the issue here. So yeah, I'm gonna drop that. I'm actually gonna give my sentinel a lot more health instead. I'm gonna swap this on over to the viral setup instead. Yeah, I could see what you mean, Tacos. Yeah, Warframe does have the benefits of less pronounced colored environments and not as much neon everywhere. I mean, depending on where you go, you can find some more neon if you go to the 1999 tile set, but it's not even all that insane. Honestly, if I did have some other graphical settings changed up, there are a lot of like distortions that can kind of make it uncomfortable, but I don't have those enabled for good reason. I need... I could actually drop this in favor... of something else. I've never seen Nick Neck personally, in the amount of time that I've known him, go colorblind from something like that. Though then again, I've also never seen him play anything close to Suicide Squad on that terms of level. So yeah. On the bright side, though, if Nick Neck were to decide to finally join me in playing Warframe, he would be happy to know that there are plenty of colorblind options for it. Okay, I think I'm going to do... I'm actually going to do this instead. I mean, yeah, you could say that as well with zero context and have someone scratch their head, wondering what you're talking about. A little bit less here, but... I mean, I could try this. It might be funny. Yeah, why not? I'll give this a shot. It does technically work. Let's do this as well, just for the fun of it. If I use the primary on my Warframe, it'll proc those. Who knows, might actually turn this weapon into a killing machine. Probably not, in all honesty, because it's got such low damage at a base value, but it'd be funny to see. I'm gonna find out if that's the case. I'm gonna change it over to this. Do I have? Yes, I do. Okay. Just had to make sure. Do I need to put anything else on? Oh, yes. I was just gonna change this. Yeah. I'll just go for that. It's a good safe bet. I do kind of wonder. There was a particular setup that I did see that I was interested in trying, but I'm not so sure I'm going to try it at the moment. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hold off on this for the moment. Let's go back to Revenant for the time being. Do my roar loadout. Actually, do I forget? Oh, that's right. I'm actually changing over to these as well. Yeah. Oh, and also, actually, since I have that on... I mean, it's still, like, not bad, I guess, because this starts out with what? Okay, yeah, 50 points. So that's like 3x combo, which means, it's not a whole lot, actually. So I might swap this instead. What do I have? Or rather, what else do I have at the moment that I could use? No. Nope. Nope. I could use this or this. Or actually, this would probably be better. Looking at it. Yeah. Get rid of recoil altogether. Yeah, that should be more than enough upfront damage. Alternatively, maybe I'll try this out, because I do already have base damage. So I could maybe just try spreading it out to more enemies. See how that goes. Yeah, I got armor strip here. Alright. Oh, yes, I am missing a mod here. Can I try... Yeah, okay, let's do that. Just get a bunch of tank on the Sentinel. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do this for now. Get my weekly content out of the way.
A tower like this would be worth a fortune, tower. A shame that land is not quite up for grabs anymore, usurper.
Okay.
Raise the drone, cut
Okay, we've got astrolabes, so I'll do that instead.
Long ago.
Don't particularly need to kill enemies right now anyway. Oh, come on. There you go. There's that. Okay, now, there we go. There it is. Just do that. Oops, that was not what I meant to do. Alright, there we go. Oh, no worries, tacos.
We went to town to make a new and glorious home for ourselves. Resources were simply required to begin again.
Where are... Are these guys gonna ever drop a power core that I need them to? Okay, here we go. Oops. I think I got an eczema stronghold. It's kind of annoying to deal with. Oh, okay. Cool. There we go. Alright.
This... I admit, I am having trouble discerning where its origins might lie in my memories.
I do not know which is more troubling, when you can recall or when you cannot. What is that horrible smell? Devil, is that you?
I probably don't have enough status chance in this weapon to realistically take advantage of that other arcane, so I probably should change it back to what I was going to use before this.
Battle against a powerful foe. It seems Roth got his own hands bloody on
Oh, okay.
This poor creature, corrected first by ambition, then by the void. Does he himself know he's not pure? Tenno, help him find his soul.
What a waste! Your scars comes to beg once more. You will never pry the Yanis key from the clutches of its rightful owner. I, Captain War, have ascended, and the void salutes me. This is not over.
There we go. Oh, okay, this one's easy.
I may be to blame for this one.
Let's see. There's one. 2. Beautiful.
The shrine to himself. Why am I not surprised?
Oh. There we go. Oh, okay, maybe this does actually have an upstatus chance. It might have just been a case of, too many Eximus units in that first one. Alright. Alright, where's the boss? Okay. There you are. They clearly did not remove the damage attenuation of this thing. These things are just as beefy as I remember them being. Can I do this? No, I think it has ability resistance. Where are my headshots going? Almost done. There we go. Absolute bullet sponge.
To light the candle. In this desolation of the devil's mind, we take What shelter we
Well, Herrera, you missed me playing one round of Marvel Rivals and deciding that the latency just wasn't it for me. So I moved over to Warframe, and we are now doing, I'm doing my weekly mission for the Descendia game mode. Like, in most cases, Tacos, they actually did a rework for most of the bullet spongy enemies. Oh, I don't even really want to bother with this at the moment. I have other things I should do, other things I should shoot instead. But most things usually fall over in like a few seconds flat. There's only like a handful of things that don't instantly get evaporated, and that thing apparently is one of them. And also like a handful of other bosses, which I don't particularly need to fight right now. Yeah, it's... A lot of people say that this reminds them of Destiny. I mean, it is very similar. But also, this came way before Destiny 2 ever did. Also, even before the original Destiny, so... Oh, okay.
Soldiers, royal guards, hulking necromechs, and void-torn children.
Oops.
All to see the sentient uprising laid low. And what did it amount to in the end?
Such is the cycle of all revolution.
There's a couple more I just need. There we are.
The devil's depravity has drawn Leon into its vortex. You must keep him safe.
Alright. Yeah, Bungie had a good reputation at one point, but honestly, they kind of lost a lot of good faith over the years. And the other issue is that they don't really listen to their fans, at least from what I hear, because a lot of disaffected Destiny players do usually end up coming over to Warframe as well, because it is like a similar gameplay looter-shooter loop. I'd say probably the only thing, really, that Destiny 2 does better than this game is the PvP. Because the PvP in this game is not particularly fun.
Dear sweet giant cat, lead us swiftly to the heart of corruption.
I mean, honestly, I would say that, like, Warframe is a little bit more, like, Star Wars adjacent than Destiny is, in my opinion. Because it's more like... It's a lot closer to, like, space fantasy. Like how Star Wars is. I mean, I'm more likely sure that it was the corporate overlords rather than Bungie themselves, but they listened to their corporate overlords. Warframe did not. At least not to the extent that it completely ruined the production value. I will admit, though, even as a longtime Warframe player, they did have some rough points in their development cycle, but they made some changes happen, and things have been a lot better since. Yes, it is Bungie and Activision. Which also, Activision was responsible for a lot of the issues that I also had with Overwatch. One of the original hero shooters, laid low by corporate greed. Yes, because the management is severely out of touch with what their players actually want.
Gluttonous beast holding the spoils of war. And what is that odor? Look, is this your true form?
I don't know if these guys will ever escape. Okay. Ah, alright, here's another real bullet sponge boss. I guess you guys will get to see them.
Fragmented one. When you confront this beast, you are battling against nothingness, fighting for the very concept of life itself. This is a battle none of us can afford you to lose.
There's no Star Wars collab. I think the only thing that I said in relation to Star Wars is that genre-wise, Warframe is pretty similar. Or Warframe is pretty similar genre-wise to Star Wars. Being space fantasy rather than just like outright sci-fi, because there's a lot, much like how Star Wars has like concepts like the Force. This kind of fits a little bit into that mold, except here it's called the Void. Interesting. Okay, so Manic Green does not seem to work on bosses all that much. Actually, I don't even know if it works all that well. There we go. Finally. That took a while.
Ah, there you are. Enter. Rest. If we must. We descend. The cost of war. Bloodshed. Find a shrine to himself. Why am I not surprised?
Huh. Rolling fireballs. There we go. There we go. This would be a lot nicer if they would just let me get headshots so I could Get those charged up instead, but they just don't want to stand still. Alright, I'm just gonna start doing this. Good lord. Those things are so unnecessarily tanky.
Like fleeting thoughts that escape one's grasp, these devices seek to elude us.
Okay.
Struggle to keep pressure from becoming too great. What was you bursting with, Wolf? Anger, humiliation, lust?
Oh, actually. Get some levels up of this thing.
fester within all. Sin is our sickness. We are morbid with guilt and shame.
on. There's that one and that one. There we go. Let's see. Okay. Yay. This one's easy.
On the battlefield, I suppose.
Wait,
Though
okay,
my
actually.
feet step on the sands of the shores of death, I shall see the continents shining upon the waves and be glad.
My soldiers never recited Doggerel. They just wept and cried for their mothers as they died.
Alright, here we go. Now we're on the final floor.
Nine? Is this what it was like for you in Deviri, Drifter? Endlessly, tirelessly dying? Oh, come. Let us dance.
Breathe in the smoke!
Is this what you came for?
I wonder. Oh, okay. He's immune to that.
Kneel! Kneel and I spare you!
Do you smell burning?
I only grow stronger, Leon!
Guide the devil's hand!
Go for gore! Devastation! Ignis! Glory! Ignite my...
Aim a little higher. To the left.
And there we go. Ugh. Quite a slog to do that solo. Normally these are done in like less than 15-20 minutes in a group. That's just kind of slow. Alright, well guys, I think it's been a good night of streaming for me. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Hopefully I can figure out for next time if I do streams what was causing the latency end on Rivals. So maybe I could actually stream that next time.